morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of your United States Air Force, the Commander of Air Combat Command, General Mike Holmes, and all the men and women of Air Combat Command, we want to thank you for having us in the Ocean State for the 2017 Rhode Island Open House Air Show. I am the Viper Demonstration Team Superintendent and Narrator, Master Sergeant Richard Hall from Dallas, Texas. Here with me at Show Center is our safety observer and combat-proven fighter pilot, Captain Kent North, call sign Sort from Burt, Virginia. As a member of Air Combat Command's 20th Fighter Wing located at Shaw Air Force Base in beautiful Sumter, South Carolina, it is my distinct pleasure to describe to you today a combat capability demonstration by the world's premier multi-role fighter, the F-16 Fighting Falcon, affectionately known as the Viper. The commander and pilot for the Viper demonstration team is Major John Waters, call sign Rain from Peachtree City, Georgia. Major Waters is a veteran fighter pilot with more than 2,500 hours in a military aircraft and 180 combat missions supporting operations enduring freedom and inherent resolve. The Block 50 Viper you'll see in today's demonstration is equipped with a General Electric F-129 afterburning turbofan jet engine. Major Waters has 30,000 pounds of thrust at his fingertips, allowing him to achieve flight after only using 3,000 feet of the runway. We should all die together. Raise our glass. Ladies and gentlemen, that exceeds all the horsepower of the starting lineup of the Indy 500. Ladies and gentlemen, stand up and put your hands together for Major John Waters and the F-16 Fighting Falcon. Now as he sets up for his first aerobatic maneuver, the Cuban 8. Watch as he traces the vertical figure 8 over the demonstration area. Showing the low altitude, high-speed capability of the F-16. As he passes Show Center, he will be traveling just under the speed of sound at 650 miles per hour. That's half the 5% top speed of Mach 2. And now, as he returns to Show Center, Major Waters will accelerate rapidly and snap the F-16 to a series of aileron rolls, demonstrating exceptional roll maneuverability. Driving from the left, it's Rain and the triple roll. Watch now as Major Waters shows you just how acceptable the F-16 is in a 9G turn. At Show Center, he is going to bank sharply and accelerate to a tight turn, pressing him into the seat with a force of 9 times his weight, or 9 Gs. In a full turn, the Viper has a turn radius of less than 14 feet. now demonstrate the F-16's crisp tailing characteristics as he performs a 4-point roll at show center, pausing briefly at each 90-degree increment. Notice the precision at which the individual movements are executed. And now, from the left is the F-16 and the 4-point roll. Watch as he steps up for his next maneuver, the vertical reposition. Watch as he rolls into the inverted position. And now, one more time from the right, watch his brain releases the sound of freedom. He's going to be passing show center at 950 feet per second. Ready or not? Watch now as he approaches show left. Major Waters will set up for a series of maneuvers which will demonstrate the F-16's ability to turn tight and stay unpredictable. A trait which helps survivors survive against low-altitude threats. He will then quickly transition from horizontal flight into vertical. Ladies and gentlemen, from the left is the Falcon turn. Major Waters has pulled back from the throttle and is rolling into the inverted position for the next maneuver. As he pulls back from the stick, you'll see the Viper fly towards the earth at 300 miles per hour as he performs the Shark's Tube. Major Waters is now slowing the F-16 to prepare for a slow-speed, high-alpha pass. While the Viper can fly at more than twice the speed of sound, slow-speed control is just as important to those who fly it. High alpha refers to the high angle of attack which the aircraft is flying. Rhode is holding the Viper at 23 degrees nose-up position and moving at only 120 miles per hour. As he approaches, notice the gray paint scheme of the F-16. One is designed to make it more difficult to identify and condition range from bright sky to dull overcast. When he reaches show center, Major Waters will apply full afterburner and accelerate his aircraft into a nearly vertical climb, demonstrating the F-16's awesome thrust-to-weight ratio that we got to call the rocket line. Get your cameras ready as Major Waters prepares to demonstrate the combination of thrust and digital flight control system that makes the Knife Edge maneuver possible. And now, from the left is the F-16 and the Knife Edge pass. heard me talk about that 30,000 pounds of thrust in the intro, and now you're about to see it in action as he climbs from 300 feet to 3 miles.
I'm just trying to be a father, be the daughter and the son, be a lover to their mother, everything to everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, Major Waters has begun a sprawling descent in preparation for the dedication pass. Major Waters and the rest of the F-16 Viper demonstration team from the 20th Fighter Wing wish to dedicate this pass to the men and women from all branches of the armed forces and their families who are so bravely fighting today's joint fight. We would also like to remember our wounded warriors and veterans and Gold Star families in attendance and those who have given their lives to defend this great nation. This will be your best photo opportunity, so get those cameras ready to capture this salute.
Yeah, I'm real good on the pressure, being all that I can be. I can't call in sick on Mondays when the weekend's been too strong. I just work straight through the holidays, sometimes all night long. You can bet that I stand ready when the wolf growls at the door. Hey, I'm solid, hey, I'm steady.
And now, from behind to the right, the F-16 Viper demonstration team proudly presents the dedication pass.
What's the price? I've counted up the cost. I pledge allegiance to this flag. If that bothers you, let me play.
The Viper you see in action today is maintained by our expert team of hand-selected dedicated crew chiefs. Staff Sergeant Billy Harris from Norfolk, Virginia. Staff Sergeant Dominic Dees from O'Fallon, Illinois. And Senior Airman Adam Armstrong from Sagertown, Pennsylvania. Our camera operator and avionics specialist for today's demonstration is Tech Sergeant Stephen Lawrence from Charleston, West Virginia. The team's public affairs coordinator is Senior Airman Michael Costa from Los Angeles, California. And he challenges you to upload your photos and social media posts with the @ViperDemo hashtag. Many times just a press for the Viper in the airspace is enough to strike fear into our enemies, as you see with the maneuvers performed before you today.
No, it ain't the only place on.
And now, dropping him to the left, it's Major Waters in the F-16 performing a 4-point roll. With the exception this time, he's going to hang in the inverted position, watching for all the kids to wave.
The same way that my daddy
1, 2, everybody wave. 3, and 4. Now, from the right, this is the knife edge pass. He is purposely rolling 45 degrees past vertical so you can get a perfect silhouette of the aircraft. Major Waters is now approaching from the left for his last maneuver. The capsule pitch up to landing. He will cross the runway 500 feet, perform a rolling pitch up as he turns to the downwind left. Major Waters is now lowered to landing gear. As he approaches the runway, he will decelerate to about 150 miles per hour, enabling the F-16 to stop at less than 3,000 feet if necessary. At its ability to take off from relatively short runways, a Hugo fighter can operate in thousands of airfields in virtually every country in the world. While today's demonstration shows you just how well the F-16 can maneuver in combat, what we cannot show is its striking power or the accuracy and lethality of the weapons it carries. The fighter can hit targets well outside visual range while flying faster than the speed of sound. Coupled with innovative, motivated, versatile, and adaptable airmen, your United States Air Force F-16 Fighting Falcon is applying new technologies and capabilities never before and forward out of fighters. The Air Force is celebrating its 70th birthday this year. Since 1947, American airmen have been breaking barriers in airspace and cyberspace, resulting in a force that provides unparalleled global visitors reach and power.